What's up everyone, welcome to another video. In this video, I will show you how I conquered plantar fasciitis. About 5 years ago, I battled it for nearly a year. The pain can be absolutely crippling, legitimately preventing you from doing common and simple things. I tried a lot of typical treatments that helped, but then I leveled up and a couple game-changing treatments finally eliminated it for good. I will show you all of the details. Before we get started, be sure to subscribe for more how-to and review videos. Now, let's get started. Very quickly, plantar fasciitis is very common. It is inflamed tissues causing pain here in the bottom of the foot and is typically the result of overuse, unsupportive shoes. Is this a shoe? I don't know. And walking on flat, hard surfaces. You are welcome to conduct further research on symptoms and causes, but this video is all about overcoming it. Let's start with the basic easy things, because that's what I started with. First is stretches. These are the common stretches that were given to me by my doctor. Working these in throughout the day as needed helped to relieve the pain. Next is ice. One common way to treat inflammation is with ice. I applied ice as needed throughout the day to reduce pain and inflammation. Another common method to treat inflammation and pain is anti-inflammatory medication. I personally had no interest in taking it long term. I'm not a fan of putting drugs into my body, so medication was not part of my program. That's just my personal preference. I also rolled a ball under my foot as needed, which helped temporarily to stretch things out, but this was definitely not a game changer. Next is a simple thing that provided a lot of comfort. Plantar fasciitis pain is typically the worst in the morning when you first wake up. Good morning, world. Oh! Before getting up and standing on the foot, use a blanket, a towel, a belt, or something similar to stretch it out. Then, instead of standing up on the hard floor, stand on a nice soft pillow when you first get up to ease into things. That really helps to start the day off with a lot less pain. That feels great. And I also tried shoe inserts from the store to provide better support for my feet. So far, these were typical treatments which are easy and cheap or free. These techniques may defeat plantar fasciitis for you, which would be great. I sincerely hope it does. For me, they helped reduce pain when performed, but only offered temporary relief. I implemented these techniques for months with no permanent improvement. The pain was still present, and my activities were still limited, and there was no end in sight. The situation was definitely getting old, and it was time to get my foot back at all costs. Now, let's stop joking around with that basic stuff, and ramp things up to eliminate the plantar fasciitis. This is where the game changed. First, I went to the local running shoe store, one of those fancy stores where experts find the perfect shoe for your specific foot and walking mechanics. I bought the best recommended shoe for me, and they felt amazing. At that time, it was the Brooks Beast for me. I wore them everywhere. If you wear dress shoes for work, then too bad. Get out of here. Go away. Wear your running shoes. Your health comes first. Shoes are supposed to support your feet. Perfect. And don't go home and start walking around barefoot on hard floors. Wear the shoes. If you need clean, dedicated shoes for the house only, get a second pair. Wear them from stepping off the pillow in the morning, this is morning, to getting in bed at night. It's my bedtime. Next, I got custom shoe inserts molded to fit my feet. I had tried the off-the-shelf inserts from the store. They were close, but not right. So I went to the Podiatrist, the foot doctor. My feet were cast, and custom shoe inserts that fit my feet perfectly were made. This may have been overboard, and I had to push hard for them, but I was done fooling around, and these feel amazing. At this point, the shoes and the inserts helped immensely, and got me 90+% there, but did not eliminate it. During the day, my plantar fasciitis was pretty much completely gone. However, I was still left with my foot feeling cramped and in pain during the night, and when waking up in the mornings. I would spend several minutes stretching my foot out in bed every morning before stepping onto a pillow on the floor. It felt fine all day and at bedtime, but things went wrong overnight. So here's the final weapon that finished it off. I purchased a night splint for plantar fasciitis, and it 100% solved my morning pain problems. After the first night, my foot felt completely fine in the morning, and I stepped onto the floor without stretching, with no issues. I used it every night, and my plantar fasciitis issues were not present in the mornings. This is the specific splint that I used. These two straps adjust the angle, and it also comes with 2 wedges for additional adjustment, but I'm not that flexible and did not need them. This splint was made by StabilityACE, but doesn't appear to be available anymore. I'll put a link of a similar splint as an example in the video description. I used the splint daily for a couple weeks, then stopped all treatments. I was back to normal. That battle with plantar fasciitis took place about 5 years ago. Since then, I've gone back to my normal ways, but I do continue to use custom shoe inserts. I just buy regular shoes from the store, but immediately remove the inserts and replace them with custom inserts. I have them in my regular shoes, my treadmill shoes, and my steel toe shoes. So that's been my experience. I know firsthand that plantar fasciitis can be crippling, and I hope you find some of this information helpful to assist in a speedy recovery. As always, thanks for watching. I hope you found it helpful. Subscribe for more how-to and review videos. Drop any comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.